Hi, we are going to treat some problems in decimal fractions. Some of the problems that I have here are the ones that people commented on the previous work that we did, and I have them written down, so I am going to treat some of them in detail, so you have to pay attention. And for anyone who is learning decimal fractions for the first time, or if you have learned it before but you have forgotten some steps, just watch as I solve these problems in detail, and then you can as well get back just as other people have gotten back to me. Some of them, they already explain how they already explained to me where they have specific problems, so I am going to treat everything in detail. So you just pay attention, be attentive, and if at the end of the lessons you still have problems, you can still get back to me. If you cannot write to me directly, you can just comment, and it's very possible I might come across it. Thank you. Watch. So the first one that we have here, they say write write 0.3. No, it's 0.937 as a fraction. Okay, so we want to write 0.937 as a fraction. Okay, this is not a problem at all. Normally, I can just say 0.937 is equals to 907 units, or over 1,000. So in reality, this is just the solution for this problem. But for somebody who is learning it for the first time, I can break this down. Let's say this is 0.937, and I want to write it as a fraction. Well, remember that we have 10, then we have 100, then we have 1,000. So if you are working with fraction, you have to remember those things. This 9 here stand as 9/10, and then we have 3 here. We stand by 100. This is 300, and then we have 7 here. We stand in the place of 1,000. So if I add this together, I'm going to have 937 over 1,000. So this is now in fraction form. So this is just the solution for this problem. And as I said before, if at all, if it is not clear to you, you can still comment or write back, and then I can still solve it. I see on my social media pages, like the Facebook, I saw a lot of people commented. There are different comments there, and some people wrote directly, and I was able to get back to some, but I want to treat it openly so that everybody can see. There is no magic. It's just a matter of understanding this problem. So let's take another example. Now, another one that I have here is from Ahmad from Pakistan, that which write that how do I express 2.36 as fraction in its lowest form. Okay, I think what he is asking here is how I express 2.36 as fraction in its lowest form. Okay, I will show you. This is also very simple. 2.36 as fraction in lowest form. What? Okay, let's see how it goes. This is 2.36. It's the same as this point here. This is what we call a decimal point. This is our decimal point. So this two, I can say is my whole number, but in reality, I can just say this is two whole number, 36 or over 100. All right. But when I write like this, it's not everybody that is going to understand what this really means. So I am going to break it down in detail so that both Omar and other people that were confused will be clear. So let's see. This is the same as, this is the same as 2 plus 36 all over 100. Now, I want to find out what number can go into 36 without a remainder, and also go into 100 without a remainder. All right. So by looking at that, I can, if I take 6 into 36 is 6, but 6 into 100, there is a remainder. So I will begin to look for the smallest number. I will pick, let me say 4. 36 plus 4 Now let's say I have two whole number and 36. Let me break it down. 36 plus 4 will be 40, and 100 plus 4 will also be 104. So I am going to do the division. Now 36 divided by 4. 36 divided by 4 is and 100 divided by 4. So if I break this down, let's see, 36 divided by 4 is 9, right? I know that 4 times 9 will give me 36. So I'm bringing down the whole number, which is 2. This is 2 whole number. 36 divided by 4 is 9. It's 9. And then 100 divided by 4. 100 divided by 4 is 25. So altogether, I have two whole number, 9 over 25. This is two whole number, 9 over 25. So what I'm saying is that this is, if 36 divided by 4, I'm going to have 9. And then 100 divided by 4, I will have 25. And this will be our final answer. I will have two whole number, 9 over 25, which is the same as 2.36 if we express in lowest form. Okay, so this is it. This is just the explanation for this. Now let's look at another example, another problem. I'm going to give a sample problem. Because I want to be sure that the problem of this decimal fractions is understood by everybody that complains here. Now there's another one that we should write 7 whole number 1/2. That's 7.5. 7.5 as decimal fraction. Okay, as a decimal. Alright, so 7.5 as a decimal. How do you write 7.5 as a decimal? Okay, let's say, well, I can do this in my own way, but there are also other ways of doing this, where I am going to show you all of them. Let's say I can say 1/2 is equals to 1 times 5, or over 2 times 5. So if I do this, 1 times 5 is 5, and of course 2 times 5 is 10. Alright, so will now bring my half here. This is 1 7 whole number 1 over 2 is equals to 7 whole number, this 7, this which is my whole number, right, 4 over 10, correct, is which is the same, it is the same, which is the same as 7.5, which is the decimal we are talking about. Sorry. So this is the decimal we are talking about. Alright. Now, I can still do it in another way to get it. This, I have 7 whole number 1 over 2. That's 7.5. Well, it's just a matter of breaking this down. It's the same thing as saying this is 7 times 2, then plus 1 divide 2. So 7 times 2 is 14, and 14 plus 1 is 15 divided by 2. So if I divide 15 by 2, of course, I will have 7 remainder 5. Okay, so this will still give us the decimal we're talking about. So this is also very simple. Okay, so let's look at another problem. This one, there was a confusion because we didn't give complete unit. I think numerator has unit, but denominator didn't have a unit. So let's see. They say that you should express 3 centimeter or about 25. Okay, that's just it. How do you express 3 cm by 25? Well, I cannot say that there was an error in the question. What I can say is that I will assume that the denominator also has the same unit. So I am going to work it out, assuming that the denominator also has the same unit as numerator, 3 cm. Okay, so by that, I am going to say 3 cm or over 25 also cm is equals to 3 cm times 4 divided by 25 cm also times 4. Alright, so now if I do this, three times 4 is going to give me 12. So I will have 12 cm. I will have 12 cm or over 25 times 4 is 100. So I will have 100 cm. Okay, so now I'm going to cancel this same unit. That means I will have 12 divided by 100. And of course, this will give me a 0.12. Now there will be no unit again because I have already cancelled the unit, cancelled themselves out. I remember some people made comments and say that it's not possible to solve this problem because denominator didn't have a unit, but it's possible. We can assume that they have the same unit, and then we can solve the problem. Right. So it's a very, very simple. So let's take another one quickly. The other one here we have 300 grams. This is 300 grams by 1 kilogram. Now somebody asked, how do you solve this? How do you work this problem? Here is a gram, here is a kilogram. But this is not really a problem to worry about because we know that 1,000 grams can make 1 kilogram. So let's say this is 300 grams divided by 1,000 grams. Therefore, and the units will cancel themselves out. So I will have 300 by 1,000. 300 by 1,000. So I'm going to have a 0.3. So there will be no more unit because we have cancelled all the units out. Alright, so these were most of the challenges that people have. I saw all the messages and some comments. I was able to address some. And there's still another one. We have 50 centimeter by 1 meter. Okay, how do you solve this? Now the first thing you ask yourself is how many centimeters is 1 meter? The first thing that you can ask yourself, how many centimeters can make 1 meter? And you find out that 100 centimeters is 1 meter, so that means 50 centimeters divided by 100. 50 centimeters divided by 100 centimeters, sorry. Which is the same thing as 50 by 100. So I'm going to have a 0.5 because the units will cancel themselves. So 0.5 will be the correct answer. So thank you so much for watching, and if you have a problem, you can write in the comment. You can also send a message directly to the chat. Okay, I'll be able to see, and I can also address if there's any issue. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.